Hello and welcome to my From the Air series, the Somme Part 4. We're going to be looking at the Thiepval sector. Starting off actually just south of the village, this is the Leipzig Salient. My takeoff point is just to the north of the quarry where it's pointing now, and that quarry on the 1st of July was the Leipzig redoubt. A lot of dugouts in there, and because of the British bombardment, many of the German soldiers were caught in their dugouts. For on the 1st of July, this salient was assaulted by the Highland Light Infantry. We're looking to the west, and that dip in the land where the trees are is the Anker Valley where the Anker River is. Just round to the left, on the left side, you can just see the village of Thiepval. In the middle distance would have been the British frontline trenches. The land slopes gently down towards them. I'm now directly above what would have been the German front line. On the 1st of July, the Highland Light Infantry crept to within 20 to 30 yards of the German front line, waiting for the British barrage to lift, which it did at 7:30 in the morning. They then took the Germans completely by surprise, taking the Leipzig salient. As we pan round to the left now, we're directly above the Leipzig salient. The German front line trenches would have run just to the right of this copse of trees, and this is exactly where the quarry is, and in fact it's still there today underneath those trees. In the distance on the left is Lonsdale Cemetery. This trench map shows you how the salient was formed there, the red being the German trenches, the British over to the right. So the British would have crept forward right up onto in front of the German trenches there. Thick belts of barbed wire, several metres thick, would have screened the front line trenches. And you can just imagine on the 1st of July this landscape would have been a lunar landscape of shell holes. We've now swung round through 180 degrees, and you can just see on the left there where the blue arrow is the line of the German front line trenches, and smack bang in the middle is the Thiepval Memorial. That was built after the war, of course, on the site of the Thiepval Chateau, the village just behind it. We're flying parallel and just behind the German front line. Where you see that white chalky smudge to the left, that's the German front line. Thiepval Wood over to the left was the British front line ran in front of that. And across to the left we've got Irish Tower, which you can't quite see on this video. But this is the Thiepval Memorial. As you can see, Thiepval firmly in German hands, the British over to the left. The memorial there marked where the blue arrow is. On this memorial, it contains the names of over 70,000 British and Commonwealth soldiers, and these are the names of the missing from the Battle of the Somme. The Battle of the Somme raged from the 1st of July 1916 right through till November, and the cemetery in front of it is not just British, but it's 50% British, 50% French. Out of all the memorials of the First World War, this is probably the largest. And as we pan round now, that's Thiepval Farm, and we're just looking towards the west where the British would have advanced from that wood, and we can see here where the German front line trench was, and we're just going to mark it out with a blue arrow, but there it is now. But if you look at the smudge in the chalky soil to the left there, that's the German front line, the British front line over to the right. Very, very clear now, the German front line there. And we're looking back towards the Leipzig salient again, the copse of trees where we took off from. Changing now to the following day, and we'll take a closer look at the Thiepval Memorial itself. As I said earlier, it contains the names of over 70,000 of the missing. Approximately 50% of those that were killed in the First World War have no known graves. So for every grave you see, there's another soldier that was missing. Very recently, because this was filmed only in August of 2016, only a month earlier was the centenary of the Somme battles, 1st of July 2016, and there was quite a lot of memorial services held here. Stands on the site of what was originally the Thiepval Chateau, totally obliterated during the British and later German bombardments. The Germans advanced as far as here in 1914 and decided to consolidate this as a defensive line because it's such a commanding position. You've actually got to go there to really appreciate that. I hope you've enjoyed this short video, and if you'd like to know more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I thank you for watching.